All right, so today we have a little bit of mobility. We're gonna use the roller. We're gonna activate our core, do a couple core exercises, and then work on our squat and our hinge. So let's get started. Let's get down on the floor here with your roller. We're gonna start with the roller midway on your back. You're gonna support your head, lift your hips, and roll up your spine and then down your spine. So just before your neck and just below your bra line, not in your low back, just on this upper to mid back. Might hear some snap, crackle, pops. You can bring your elbows together and open up the back between the shoulder blades a little bit more. You can roll with a little bit more weight on one side. So we spend a lot of time forward, and rolling here on our back helps get some better extension in our spine, which is good for our thoracic spine, and then also allows it to function properly and stops you from trying to compensate with your low back. Breathe. Now we're going to switch over onto our lats. So big back muscle here attaches just under the armpits. So you're going to start midway on your rib cage and roll up towards your armpits. Kind of 2 inches forward, 1 back, and then down. You can reposition the roll. If you find a nice sticky tight spot, you can rock back and forth. We're going for about 45 seconds of each exercise today. So it's 10 minutes and 45 seconds of exercises, but it's going to start your day and help you move with a bit more awareness and intention and warm your body up. Get it ready for the day's physical labor. Couple more seconds here. Breathing. And then you can roll over to the other side. I'm going to do 45 seconds on this side. Again, rocking back and forth, finding those tricky spots that are sticky. Because when your lats are really tight, your glute on the opposite side doesn't fire as well, and your scapulas don't move as freely, and you're doing lots of lifting, so we want to make sure our scapulas are free to move. Breathing, you can sink into it. The first time you do this, it might feel extremely tight, so you can put a little bit extra pressure into your hand if that's helpful. Good. So now we're going to go into a chest opener. We're going to lie down on our back, head on the roller, arms out to the side, and if you have enough room, you can draw some snow angels, or you can just hang out here. We're letting gravity pull down on our arms and elbows to stretch out the chest. It can be pretty intense, so adjust your hands how you need them to be. Comfortably uncomfortable. A little bit of tension in your core so your back's not arching. Ten seconds. So now we're going to move off the roll, set it aside, and we're going to go on our back and activate our core. So remember, we're going to inhale, expand, and relax the pelvic floor. Then we're going to lift the pelvic floor, engage the core, and lift one leg up. Exhale, extend that leg out. Inhale. You can bring both legs up and do one leg at a time. You choose what works for you. If you're inhaling and moving your limbs, make sure you're keeping tension in the core. Nice work. Keeping that tension, we're drawing up and in, never pushing outwards or downwards. Good, we're gonna roll over onto our hands and knees. And from here, we're gonna go into that quadruped. So we're gonna extend opposite arm, opposite leg. We'll do maybe 6 on one side and then switch sides. Nice and stable, make sure this hip isn't moving, make sure your back isn't arching. Inhale with tension in your core as you touch your leg. Exhale as you extend out. Switch sides. Good. And then from here, we're gonna curl our toes under, and we're gonna exhale, engage our core and pelvic floor, and lift up off the ground. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, lift. You can stay here with tension in your core and inhale into your ribs and your lats. Exhale, engage deeper. Inhale with tension in your core. Exhale, deeper. And you can come back down. You can keep doing that a couple more times. Exhale, engage. Inhale, stay engaged. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, come down. One more time. Exhale, lift. Inhale, keep tension. Exhale, inhale, and set down. Good. So now we're gonna get up. Actually, we're gonna go back onto our back. And we're gonna go back into that dead bug one more time. You can extend your legs out a little further. And what I want you to do is place your hand into your opposite knee, create a little bit of tension there as you extend that leg out. If you can't keep this tight and engaged and your back is arching, shorten the lever, bend your knee, or keep one leg on the floor. So a couple different options. The slower you go, the more you're gonna feel this. We just got 5 more seconds. You've got this. All right. Roll yourself up. We're gonna stand up and we're gonna go into squats here. So get into your squat position. We're gonna reach our hips back, sink them down. If you have a stick or a broom, you can always put that on your back to make sure you're keeping that nice neutral spine at the beginning. Or you can pinch your elbows together. That helps keep a nice flat back as well. Reaching those hips back, sinking down. My knees are going over my toes, but I'm leading with my hips, opening up, pushing my knees out, creating space so I can drop down. Can pretend, let's touch the floor as we go down. Pretend we're picking something up from a squat. Good. Next, we're gonna go into that hip hinge. So we're gonna pinch our elbows together. Toes are pointing forward under your hips. We're reaching our hips back. So you're gonna feel some tension on your hamstrings. Your shins are staying nice and vertical. Spine is staying nice and flat. Reach those hips back. Now you can pretend that you're gonna pick something up. Hands slide down your thighs. Keep whatever it is you're putting down close to your body. When you pick something up, you bring it as close to your body as you can before you pick it up. Only going as low as you can keep this nice neutral spine, so really watch you're not rounding in the upper back. There's a bit of tension in your lats. Nice work. 2 more. Good, let's go back to those squats. So open up, you can reach the hips forward, you're gonna lower yourself down. Side view, nice and neutral. So this time try to do it without your stick, without your broom. Feel the weight go into your heels, but at the bottom you're still keeping your big toe down on the ground. Hips, shoulders are level. Nice work. Couple more here. Working on that perfect form. Then we're gonna go back into those deadlifts, hands on your thighs, reach those hips back. Drive your hips forward. Hips go back, shoulders come forward, and then the opposite. So there's this push-pull kind of effect. Pushing the hips back, shoulders draw forward. And now the hips push forward as you come up. Make sure you don't overextend. We want to keep that core on. We want to be nice and vertical. So you can pinch your elbows together for a few more to keep that spine straight. When you know you got that alignment there, hands on your thighs, pretend you're picking something up. Put tension between your lats before you lift back up. Good. Nice. So we're gonna come down on the ground. We're just gonna do a little bit of mobility for your hips. So we're just gonna let our knees rock in, little windshield wipers. Good. Now let's get into a little stretch pigeon for our hips here. Reaching that sit bone back. You can go down onto your elbows if that feels good. And then press on up. We're gonna go over to the other side, just a few more seconds. Last one, and then you're gonna be ready to start your day. I like to rock side to side, a little pressure wave. One more breath here. And press yourself up and enjoy your day. Happy lifting.